Hi, y'all. So, as I said, do the victor's crown, then circle back to the third song I was in the middle of. Sorry, y'all, but we're just gonna get extra. He is risen today. Hope y'all really like He is Risen song. Risen, He is risen, forever glorified. Risen, He is risen, King Jesus. Oh, you know. Risen, He is risen, forever glorified. Risen, He is risen, King Jesus, King Jesus in the line. Whoa, hallelujah, whoa, 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 whoa, hallelujah. Grave, where are you now? You've been overpowered. Death, where is your team? Conquered by the team. Resurrected one, shining like the sun, breaking through the fear. Victory is here, victory is here now. Oh, oh, hallelujah. Oh, oh, hallelujah. Jesus be lifted higher. The sun risen, Savior risen. He is risen, forever glorified. Risen, He is risen. King Jesus, King Jesus is alive. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Resurrected one, shining like the sun, breaking through the fear. Victory is here, victory is here now. Whoa, whoa, hallelujah, whoa, whoa, hallelujah. Jesus be lifted higher. Risen, Savior risen. He is risen, forever glorified. Risen, He is risen. King Jesus, King Jesus is risen. He is risen, forever glorified. Risen, He is risen. King Jesus, King Jesus is alive. Same power that crushed the enemy. Same power that, yeah, same power that crushed the enemy. Same power loves me. Same power that crushed the enemy. Same power loves me risen. He is risen forever. Glorifying. Risen. He is risen. King Jesus. King Jesus is risen. He is risen forever. Glorifying. Risen. He is risen. King Jesus. King Jesus is alive. Hallelujah. 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 Jesus. King Jesus is alive. Hallelujah. When all I see is the battle, you see my victory. When I see in the mountain, you see a mountain move. And as I walk through the shadow, your love surrounds me. There's nothing to fear now, for I'm safe with you. So when I fight on my knees with my lifted high, just successfully brought it home, or close enough to home zip code that I'm safe to take like a 5-minute rest on the bench. And when I leave at 7 a.m., I am usually 4 hours early within my church area. Needless to say, y'all are gonna learn this week is a week of desperately running early for church, because interesting fact, Thursday I ran early for the funeral like an hour and 30 minutes early. So interesting story. I walked 7 blocks Thursday from the transit center to around the zip code area to the church where the funeral was. And needless to say, after a 7-block walk, you're pretty thirsty. So I went into the Catholic church because it was right across the street from where the funeral was. And with the way I mainly was going into the Catholic church, specifically Catholic Charities area, to get a sip of water, I'm like, to be funny, because I'm a funny person, I love good Christian comedy. When I press the button to call the people working the secretary desk at Catholic Charities who gives money, I'm like, hi, I'm here because I need some living water. Get it? Because Jesus, he's also called living water. Jesus has many names. And then I laughed and I'm like, LOL. Okay, never mind. I don't need living water. I already got Jesus Christ. And then I'm like, no, seriously, I'm here for some water from that water fountain because I'm desperately thirsty and hot and thirsty. And then brightened some people day, told like about 4 people that joke. And then someone told me next time you walk into a church, just to use the water fountain, when you ring the doorbell and say why you're there, say, I'm here to get some of that water turned to wine so I could have a good day. Get it? Because Jesus did a miracle of turning water into wine. And where's a better place for a miracle to happen to try to see if water be turned to wine than drinking from a church water fountain? Okay, I don't think that will happen. I think I will just be drinking regular water, but hey, it kind of relates to just walking into a church for water than with the way I walked into a church just to use their water fountain and also have AC because Thursday was 100 degrees and the funeral was at 1:30, so it was either waiting outside or also kindly asking, hey, while I'm here for water, do you mind if I just sit quietly and read a book? Um, and get some nice church AC filling on me. Luckily, they said, yeah, Catholic Charities knows me really well because I'm there like all the time every week to go pick up a check. But anyway, um, so needless to say, my grandma's Catholic and I was at the Catholic church, so I was surprisingly inspired. I don't have a paper copy. The only copy I use for Catholic wise is the Catholic Bible. I downloaded the Catholic Bible and man, I just feel like I really lack wisdom in my brain. Like literally, I really lack wisdom. So that inspired me to do a shocker and click on wisdom, then I'm like, okay, do I translate tricky words to Greek or do I translate tricky words to Hebrew? And then I'm like, I think it'll be Greek or I think it might be Hebrew. I don't know. I better Google it. Turns out I was in for a shocker and a learning lesson. Catholic, especially wisdom, you want to translate it to Jewish because I learned it was written in Jewish. I don't know if other Catholic books fall under different translations. Okay, bye, y'all.